Being an introvert can seem like a lonely and difficult way to live, but in reality, it's a much more natural way to exist. This video discusses the misconceptions about introversion and how you can find your place within it. If you find that you identify with the following signs, there's a good chance that you are an introvert. But before we begin, let's explain what the word introvert means. What is an introvert? If you're the type of person who enjoys spending time alone, prefers quiet environments, and feels drained after socializing, you may be an introvert. Introverts are often misunderstood as shy or antisocial when they just prefer to recharge in solitude. There are many benefits to being an introvert. One advantage is that introverts tend to be very independent and are often very good at working independently. They also tend to be very good at problem solving and thinking creatively. Additionally, introverts often have a strong intuitive sense and are very good at reading people and understanding their emotions. So, what are the signs that you're an introvert? 1. You prefer small groups or one-on-one interactions. The thought of interacting with a large group of people can be overwhelming for an introvert. They would much prefer smaller groups or one-on-one interactions where they can get to know someone. This preference for intimate conversations allows introverts to form deep, meaningful relationships. 2. Dislike small talk and prefer deeper conversations. If you're the type of person who hates small talk and would much rather have a deep, meaningful conversation, then you're probably an introvert. Introverts are often seen as shy or antisocial, but that's not always the case. Many introverts simply prefer to avoid superficial conversations in favor of ones that are more meaningful. If you find yourself getting antsy during idle chit-chat or feel like you're just not being yourself when engaging in small talk, then it's probably because you're an introvert. Small talk can feel like a waste of time to introverts who would rather skip the pleasantries and get down to business. So if you're an introvert who dislikes small talk, don't worry, you're not alone. 3. You enjoy having time to yourself. If you find that you enjoy having time to yourself more than being around others, it's likely that you're an introvert. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. Introverts are often creative, independent thinkers who are perfectly content with their own company. Introverts tend to prefer solitary activities like reading or hiking over group activities like going out to bars or attending parties. This is yet another sign that you might be an introvert. Introverts often prefer quieter, more intimate settings where they can really get to know the people they're with. So if you find yourself wanting to spend more time alone than with others, it could be a sign that you're an introvert. Introverts can be very successful in many different fields. In fact, some of the most famous people in history were introverts. 4. Maybe more reflective and introspective than other. If you find yourself more reflective and introspective than other people, it's likely that you're an introvert. This means that you tend to spend more time thinking about your own thoughts and feelings, and less time interacting with others. This doesn't mean that you're shy or antisocial. Introverts can be very outgoing and sociable when they want to be. It just means that you need some time alone to process your thoughts and recharge your batteries. There are many different types of introverts, and not all of them are necessarily more reflective or introspective than others. However, some introverts may find that they are more inclined to reflect on their thoughts and feelings than others. They may also be more introspective, meaning they tend to think about themselves and their own experiences more deeply. This can be a valuable trait, as it allows introverts to gain a greater understanding of themselves and their place in the world. 5. You like to take your time before making decisions. If you're an introvert, you probably like to take your time before making decisions. This is because you want to make sure that you have all the information you need before you commit to anything. You don't like to be rushed into decisions, and you definitely don't like it when people try to pressure you into something. You'd much rather take your time, think things through, and then make a decision that you're comfortable with. Do you relate to any of the signs mentioned in this video? Let us know in the comment below. Also, don't forget to like and share this video with friends and family if you think it might help. Until next time, take care.